I'm replacing the window regulator on a 2014 Porsche 911. First step, you have to remove the door panel. So start by pulling this plate off the end, and also this right here. These come right off pretty easily. You can just use your hand, and then there's a screw behind it, so you want to remove that, and then that. You can see once you get that back plate off, you can just get that off there with a little plastic trim tool. It's very easy. It just pops straight back off, and then you can get to this Torx fastener. It's a T30, and so is this is the same screw. It's also a T30. So take both of those out. Now, right by the handle, there's a little this panel right here. This little piece you need to pry upwards. It's also pretty easy to remove. And you can see once that's up, you unhook it all the way, but I'm just showing you right now. Once that's up out of the way, there's another Torx fastener, same size, same screw. Take that one out. Next thing you're gonna want to do is pull this piece of trim where the mirror plugs in off. I already got it loose. So what you want to do is take a plastic pry tool and stick it down here and kind of pry it away, and then release the bottom straight out, and then the top unhooks so you don't damage this tiny little clip here. Those are, whenever this door is off, it seems like somebody breaks those and then this thing is flopping around, but those clips need to be pulled straight out, and then it needs to unhook from the top. And you can see behind that there's another fastener. Now you need to open the door handle, and then there's a little round cover right there, a larger little cover. You need to get a little pick tool and pop that cover off, and there's another screw with a T30 head on it that you have to remove. Now with those screws removed, you want to get your plastic pry tool, and I like to, on these cars, start back here and just push away. Once you get them starting to unclip, you can kind of see where the next one is and get next to it, and just release them one at a time. Once all the screws are, all the clips are released and you have it pried away, you want to just pull this multi-pin plug off of the window regulator, the motor, which is the door control module, and this other multi-pin plug, and then the hood release cable. These ones, if you look at them, you can see these two white fingers need to be spread out so that it can be pulled straight back, and then it'll unhook. I'll try to do it here on the So once it unhooks there, this just lifts straight up, and then your door panel is loose. Alright, so there's a whole, it's kind of set up similar to on a Volkswagen. There's this whole metal skin that has to be removed now, and the airbag unit, it's probably best to disconnect your battery. So how I would start this is just remove your wiper or your window motor, just these 3 Torx, unplug this, and pull this out of the way, just some 10mm. Alright, I pulled that airbag unit off. It's pretty easy, just the three screws. And then this window regulator, or this window motor, control module assembly, I just pulled that off with those 3 screws and pried it off. And this window was not working at all, and it was making terrible crunchy noises. Now you can see the cable just broke off at one end and spun around the drive. When you see this, make sure you inspect your motor really well and make sure that nylon gear is not damaged or missing teeth. The next thing you want to do is pull these little rubber caps. Pull these out on both sides. With those out and the window all the way up, you can see the bolt that pinches the glass. That's actually part of the window regulator. That's what pinches the glass and holds it into the car, basically. So you loosen both of those. You don't take them all the way out. You just loosen them maybe 3 or 4 turns on both sides, and then you can grab the glass and pull it straight up. Now you just pull all these little plastic clips that hold the harness to the panel, pull those out, and then with all of the perimeter screws, with all of these screws that were around the edge all taken out, you can just pull this, you can pull this panel straight back. With that panel out of the way, you can see the entire regulator. So you just have to take this nut here, this one here, and then these 2 lower ones. There's little covers you have to release, like that, and then the same thing on that side. There's a little cover that you take that off, and then you get those nuts off. You can see what happened on this, how it failed. The cable just rusted and broke. That's also something that happens on these. So you get that, and then you get those nuts, all 4 of them, loose, and you can just kind of fold this in on itself and take it right out. It's super easy. Alright, so once you put the nuts back on and reattach the regulator, quick tip, when you're putting the lower nuts back on, use the witness mark from the old one to line up the new one. You'll get close to the right amount of tension on the glass to the seal. So just try to hit the witness mark. You'll see where the old one was, and just try to do that same thing again. That'll at least get you close. It still may require some adjustment, but it'll get you close. And then also you'll see there's a couple little clips. This clip here on the inside attaches to the cable. I want to make sure those are all in place. Just pay attention when you were pulling it apart, how it goes back together, and you know, make sure the cables are secured. So now I'm gonna just attach all the perimeter bolts. I'm not worried about the position of the regulator because I can raise that up with the motor afterwards. All right, once you stick the glass in and the panel is kind of put back together, leave these 2 plugs out so you can still access the screws that attach the glass to the regulator, and leave those kind of loose. Then when you shut the door, carefully, because if this is really misaligned, the glass can touch the B-pillar here and do some damage, so you want to just be very careful. And what you want to pay attention to is you can control the height of this afterwards through adjustment holes at the bottom where you can adjust the way the regulator is attached to the glass. You can adjust the height of it, so you can adjust the back and then the front height, but you can't adjust movement backwards and forwards. So what I like to do is just make sure this gap here is even. Use your other window for reference, you know, roll that window all the way up and then look at this gap. Make sure that they match. You want that to be, you know, parallel with the back glass here. You want this gap to be even, and you want it to be roughly, you know, the same distance. So as far as the height goes, don't worry about that much. A nice thing to pay attention to is also just, you know, you want this to be pretty close as far as this gap here, but this one you can kind of raise and lower slightly if you have to, but that, you know, you just want this to, just pay attention to this back mostly. Once you feel good about that, you can tighten these up and plug all your stuff back in here at this module, this motor, and then reattach your airbag and just run it up and down before you put the door panel back on. Make sure everything works correctly. Run it up and down at the driver's door, you know. And just if that looks good, you can reattach your door panel. And what's nice is even with the door panel on, you can still access those bottom screws. So I can still adjust the height of this glass, and I can also tilt it in if there's a whistle or something like that at the seal. If a little bit of air is getting in, you can adjust the tension of the glass on the seal by pivoting the bottom bolts of the regulator outwards, and that'll increase the tension on the top of your glass. So you can still do quite a bit with everything back together, so don't worry too much about that. Just yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna button up a couple things here and put the panel back on and do some adjustments, and it'll be good. Thanks for watching this video. If it helped you at all, subscribe. And, thanks.